Morning.
Happy Friday Eve.
Wow. It's not even Friday. We're getting like a sing-song thing going on from Heather.
I'm excited. It's almost the weekend.
It's true. Appreciate you spending some time with us. I'm Brendan, and that's Heather, in case you're brand new.
He is our anchor, Up North Live morning show.
Yes.
Anchor, the man of the hours. 2.5 hours, actually, to be
If you're
exact.
like Susie Q or Mark or Paul, they're like, we know. But
I
hey,
know.
there may be somebody watching who doesn't
Especially
know.
with all the snow days we've had, I know we get a lot more eyes, even new eyes, that are looking at. Just trying to see the updated forecast, maybe some specific information I can answer for you. So we know we have new eyes, especially when the weather is a bit more active.
One of the podcasts I listen to, they go, we need to remember to introduce ourselves. So anyway, that's kind of where this is coming from.
I'm the weather girl, Heather with the weather. So any weather questions, direct them to me. And I'll do my best to answer.
We'll read your comments. We're already getting guesses to the weather quiz. People are wasting no time, Heather.
No time. The thought with the weather quiz this morning was the fact that so many schools are off again, that I do some like science-y questions that kids maybe are learning in their physical science class, earth science class, anything like that. Maybe in chemistry.
I didn't mind earth sciences. In fact, I tested out of that class.
Oh.
Chemistry, not so much.
I literally left my physics class to go to the chemistry class halfway through the semester, and I said, I will learn everything that I didn't learn the first half of chemistry just to get out of my physics class. Then I majored in physics in college, so.
I was going to say, there's a lot of physics involved with meteorology. So,
Yeah. There were times where I was like, I don't think I can do this.
Scared.
And it really depends on teachers, too, and how you learn. So once I went to Valpo, took even more physics. I think I took at least 6 physics classes from high school to college. And that's no dramatization.
One of the many reasons I did not pursue the meteorology degree. I'm like, oh, I like weather, fun, and all that. And then I learned what's really involved with the major. Nope. I give you a lot of credit. Have fun.
I did even more physics than Joel did.
Physics. What else was involved? Dynamics.
Dynamics, atmospheric thermodynamics and atmospheric dynamics, which are different if you have engineering friends that have to do thermo and all that. Very different. It's just putting the atmosphere as a liquid and all of that comes with it for those thermodynamics questions. So that was fun. Yeah, all the math. So Calc 1, 2, 3, differential equations, linear systems and matrices, all the math. Like I did the same math my engineering friends did. The only thing I didn't do was statistics. Could not be bothered with that class. Was not going to do it. Yeah, and then all the other, mesoscale, synoptic scale meteorology. I did tropical meteorology 1 and 2 to learn hurricanes. That was fun.
Yeah.
Lake effect snow forecasting class. Did that for the obvious reasons. Very helpful now. Yeah, all the fun stuff.
Did you have time to socialize?
Not really.
Most
of my weekends were in the weather center. I didn't go to college to really have fun because I was paying for it by myself.
Yeah.
So I definitely spent most of my time 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the weather center drinking Dunkin' Donuts, large coffees, Coke, Frappuccinos, all the snacks. Culver's, would pick up Colvies, would bring it in.
Right across the roundabout from campus, Yeah,
and all of us would be in there together. So if you know one thing about meteorology and meteorologists is that we love to work together. And we all spent so much time in the weather center. So the Valpo ones are very close because we spent a lot of hours beyond just class time, which our classes were small anyway. Yeah,
that was your socialization, time in the weather center.
Yes, it was writing and drawing our snowmen on the whiteboard, talking about latent heat release and all the fun stuff thermodynamically.
Heather and I both went to Valpo, and so did Chief Meteorologist Joe Charlevoix.
Joe's the reason that I'm here.
At different times,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
And
not have that
Brendan?
same experience. I went to class, I promise.
Yeah.
I skipped only a couple classes.
We were in the same buildings.
We're in the same buildings. But yeah, we had different experiences. Both loved it, but I did a lot more socializing and tour guide fun and RA and
Yeah, see, you had time to do RA
I had time
stuff.
to do those things, yeah, and I loved it.
I knew if I did it, it was not going to happen. I also wanted to have a job too at the same time, and I was like, probably not a good idea. So like the last 2 years of college, I did do an on-campus job, but it was in Schnabel Hall, which was a communications building, still is. And I was checking out camera gear and helping out photography students and news students doing journalism stuff. So batteries and managing cameras and cleaning them and tripods, which I work with here.
Yep.
But
Full
that was the
circle
only thing I
moment.
could really, swing. It was nice though, because I was the executive director of VUTV both those years. And it was right next to VUTV.
Yep.
So I could help work on VUTV stuff and homework. There's always stuff to do.
And that's a title we both held, again, at different
did.
times. And now we're together
Yeah.
in these boxes in this building here in northern Michigan. So
Yep.
glad you can be with us on this Thursday as we're already 6 minutes in. But that's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. Let us know where you're watching from. though.
Yeah, please do.
We'd love to know. And then give us weather reports. NWS did come out and say that we don't have enough reports from where we saw a lot of snow. So if you are in these snow hard-hit areas from yesterday, please give me an exact location and storm total dates and accurate snowfall totals if you can, because they do want to know how localized that lake effect snow was. I know it's the light fluffy stuff in a lot of areas, but some spots, my weather watcher in Beulah saying 14-inch snowfall total duration for this whole event. So please let me know. It would help out the forecasters. And then we could put out an official snow total list once we get exact locations with totals. A few are coming in, but by a few, I mean only 4. So please let me know if you do. Go out there with the ruler.
Please and thank you.
And don't do it close to your house, because that's not accurate. And then don't measure drifts. That's not also accurate either. With the wind, I know it's hard. Try to
many
get an
rules.
even spot. I know, but we have...
I know accuracy matters.
Accuracy matters. We have a yardstick.
In
Even
case
if you
she gets
have...
mad at
Oh
us,
my God, there's dust
beats
flying
us with it.
everywhere. Whack.
Get away from my weather center.
Get. Okay.
Take it away, Bricca. Get that dust
Alrighty.
off.
I know, it's literally flying in the air now. That's how much we use our own yardstick here.
Yeah.
I think I used it 2 years ago. But we're waking up to that snow. So here's a look at our weather quiz. So we are talking about the most common gas in Earth's atmosphere. Is it nitrogen, oxygen, or argon? If you took chemistry or physical science, you probably remember. Let us know.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. All right, so we're working up to that snow. We have been, especially if you're west of I-75 the past few hours. And it's we've seen a break in some spots, and it's kind of ramping up now. So that is where we're seeing it right now, radar and satellite painting that picture of the snow through Emmett, Sheboygan, Gaylord, Otsego County, Charlevoix, Antrim, Kalkaska, the usual suspects, seeing pretty persistent snow bands, Grand Traverse County, Leelanau, Northern, Benzie, parts of Luce County, mainly western Luce County, waking up to the snow. And temperatures, because we've been really making that the focus of our forecast the past few days, it's warmer than what we have been. We're talking above 0 wind chills right now. So feels like 6, 4 on Mackinac Island, 3 there in Rogers City, 16 in Grayling, 19 in Bel Air. So some relief from those cool temperatures. We have winter weather advisories. These are in effect until tomorrow morning. This is the updated list from the ones that have now expired at 7 a.m. So this is where we are expecting higher snowfall lake effect totals into early tomorrow. Again, west of I-75, Leelanau County and Antrim County being the most northern counties impacted by that. So here's a look at our outdoor outlook. So we have caution today. We are expecting slick road conditions even tonight. Tomorrow we'll see some lingering lake effect flurries, but overall warmer and a bit more dry. And then Saturday, snow will move in. I do think we could see some earlier snow on Saturday too. Here's a look at our day. So Stormcast isn't showing what we're seeing right now. The general story is early day. We'll see that northwesterly wind, so it'll impact our northwesterly snow belts. As the day gets going, winds will shift a bit more northerly. You can see the shift in that lake effect. So as per usual, it's going to shift the focus with those winds, and that will be Leelanau, Grand Traverse, Kalkaska, Wexford counties, primarily seeing that snow. And Luce County and western Chippewa will be seeing additional snow throughout the day. That's a look at the evening, still hanging on to some lake effect. Winds will shift, looks like a bit more northwesterly. It'll shift the focus of that too. So really depends on the wind today. Early tomorrow morning, wake up to a lingering lake effect, mainly flurries, could see light snow shower in the eastern UP. Now that's a look at throughout the day. I do think mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Today you're on the east side though. Forgot to mention, could see some peaks of sunshine. Then look at that, Friday night, another round of some snow. And then Saturday, we're looking at another round of snow. Here's a look at our snowfall forecast. Like to show this graphic to show you where that bullseye is because Kalkaska has been seeing more of it. Our other graphic only focuses on Bel Air, close to Kalkaska. So we are looking at 5 inches there, 4 or 5 in Traverse City. And the darker bullseye is closer to if you are east Grand Traverse County into western Kalkaska. That's where we could see easily 5+ inches of snow throughout today. 3 or 4 inches in Newberry. North of Newberry, you could see 4+ inches. Here's a look at the snowman making conditions because we have seen so many snow days. If the kids want to get out there and maybe make a snowman, not good snow for that still because it's on the dry side. It's very fluffy and icy, so it's not going to be good packing snow. Other snow activities though, you could still sled, snowboard, ski, snowshoe too. So just because you can't make a snowman doesn't mean you can't hang out outside and make the best of the snow day. This weekend forecast, looking ahead, we're looking at snow showers Saturday, mostly cloudy. Sunday, scattered lake effect, 22 to 26. Saturday, 26 to 30. So we are more seasonable. These highs are right around average. So we are going to feel a bit more like the end of January, finally, after the very frigid start to our week this week. So lake effect snow mainly west. If you're in the eastern UP today, highs will be in the teens under a northwesterly wind, shifting northerly throughout the day, maybe more back to northwest by tonight. 21 in Rogers City, 23 in Alpena. Alice, you'll see about 23 degrees today. A few snow showers, light dusting on the east side. 21 in Bel Air, 22 in Elk Rapids. Lake effect snow showers today, especially closer. God bless you. You just sneezed. You probably heard it on my mic. Tonight will still be a cold evening. Single digits for lows in the eastern UP. Lake effect snow hanging on west. Those cooler temperatures through inland if you're in Atlanta, Alpena, and Grayling on the east side. We'll see a flurry inland and cloudy. 11 in Bel Air and Boyd City. Scattered lake effect snow will continue tonight. Will be a little bit warmer by the lake. We're talking teens for lows in our southern counties. Further inland, a lot cooler. 2 in Roscommon and Home Lake, and still some lake effect closer to the shoreline. Extended forecast, lake effect today, flurries, lake effect tomorrow, and then we're looking at another round of some snow. Saturday, a bit cloudy. I think Sunday, that is our best chance of maybe seeing some peaks of sun again in the forecast, but we're still going to see some lake effect. So if you're west, we'll likely hold on to more cloud cover. And if you're lucky enough, passing clouds will create some peaks in the sun. Because we all know we need the sun at this point in the winter, right? That lake effect permacloud's not been great. Every morning we show you new pair of shoes from Rural Shoes in Traverse City. Today we have a cozy pair. I've literally rolled up my sleeves because I'm so hot right now. Cozy pair of slippers. So some fuzzy little slippers there, some mini Tonkas.
Maybe some house slippers.
I wear exactly something like this, just purple at home. Even in the summer, but especially right now. All the slippers all day long, cooking in the kitchen, walking with Stink, little Stella.
Especially if you have hardwood or like a harder surface, not carpet.
No carpet.
It definitely helps having those slippers.
I love house slippers.
And I'm sure they love you too. Should we get to the
I
comments?
don't know, my feet can get stinky.
I didn't
That's
consider,
just the honest truth.
I didn't consider that. We do have Chris here at the top of the list saying good morning from East Lansing. Thanks, Chris. Good morning. Tom saying good morning, Brendan and Heather. There must be 5 or 6 inches of snow on my deck. Finally got my car back.
Yay.
I'm going to miss the heated seats of the rental car.
Oh, Tom, seriously, life-changing. And I've had heated seats in all of my cars, so been very fortunate.
Glad you got your car back, Tom.
I'm glad you do have a vehicle.
And Tom was wondering too, where was that? Oh, is that our weather drone he wants to know?
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Good
was,
eye, Tom.
I think the Cedar Run video from about a month or so ago. Dan took it out. And
Okay.
I want to use video that's more seasonable in the background because we're talking about Earth's atmosphere. But yeah,
That makes sense.
drone man Dan.
Nancy is joining us, as she always does. She said good morning from East Jordan, where it's 19. Jackie is with us as well. Hi, Jackie. Said good morning. It's 18 in Kalkaska. She's on her way to Weight Watchers. At least at the moment when she typed this, it was not snowing. And
Well, drive safe.
yeah, Jerry said just take it slow. That's her Uber driver, Jerry.
Yes. On my car, so I went to the gym at like 4 yesterday, came back around 5, and I had about 5+ inches of snow on my car just from overnight. So
You drove?
Yes. We all drove to the gym, everybody that was there, except maybe I saw one person walk. Yeah, I will be driving all winter.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah, I drove. I had to defrost the car quite a bit too. There was ice that was not melting. I have defroster spray, and I had to use it because it just like coated my windshield wiper blades. So especially on a cold day like today, you might have to do that too.
I think Gib had his windshield wipers propped up.
He does it when it's hardly even snowing. Gib is always ready to go. So he's like, windshield wiper
prepared.
blades can't be frozen.
Were you a Boy Scout, Gib?
Yeah, right? Boy, maybe eagle?
He might be sleeping.
Or maybe he's working
I don't know.
on something else.
Gail's saying good morning. It's 17 degrees. She's reporting snow since Monday. Wow, they've gotten 11 inches of snow in Kingsley. And she's still sending those flower emojis.
Your poor flowers are buried right now.
One of these days, we'll see some flowers pop out.
Yeah, wait till spring.
Paul is saying good morning from Rogers City. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Mark, watching from what he says, and I would agree, a chilly Zephyr Hills, Florida, 38. The high of 48, the low in the 30s tonight. There's a freeze warning.
Oh, dear.
And there's a penguin emoji.
Wait, let's pull it up. I want to see the warnings out there. You can see where the lake effect is, though. You want to know. Northern portions of the western UP, West Michigan. We got parts of South Buffalo and south of there. You can see right next to the Great Lakes, Ontario and Erie. And then, yep. Oh, dear.
What are those?
The blue one should be cold weather. Let's see. Extreme cold warning. See how we all shifted into that? That's a different color now.
Okay.
Extreme cold warning, which means, at least for Florida, so everything's different. The thresholds could be a bit different elsewhere. Freezing pipes are a concern. Let's see. Dangerously cold temperatures as low as 12, and very cold wind chills as low as 16. Burr.
Thanks for checking.
And then what's the purple? Freeze. 20 degrees, yeah. Cold.
Very. Susie Q is saying good morning, everybody. 16 degrees in Kalkaska. She's on her way to Weight Watchers. She said 612 was bad, but she has a Jeep, so she kept driving. She got to Kalkaska and roads are good. Safe travels, Susie Q. Mark saying good morning from Fremont, Indiana. A little warmer is what he's reporting. Joel has some numbers for you, Heather.
Okay.
He's watching from where else but the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 15 degrees and flurries. Ran the snowblower yesterday. Waste of time. 8 inches on top of where I blew. Got 15 inches yesterday. Checked in my yard. 34 inches on the ground. Most has fallen since Saturday.
Pleasanton Township, right?
Yup. In northern Manistee County. Paula saying, happy Friday Eve. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
She's watching from Boyne Falls. 7 inches of snow. Make it stop, please. That's her message for Mother Nature or whoever's listening. Joel's guessing nitrogen. My mom is with us on this Thursday. Hey, Mom. Watching from Port Huron. Had some snow and 18 degrees here. Miss taking Benji for a walk. It's too icy. Yeah, we
Poor
don't need any
Benj.
slips and falls. You can go
Yeah,
on the leash,
Christine
take
doesn't
care of
need to.
business. No.
Be safe.
Gail is going with nitrogen. Paula wants us to know it's 18 degrees there in Boyne Falls. Chris saying good morning from Chicago. Her grandsons have another snow day in Elk Rapids.
Elk Rapids, yes. That is one of the spots when I thought about that 5 a.m. hour, I said it's like Groundhog Day the past 2 days, and I feel for the parents because some of which have seen almost snow days every day. Antrim County being one of them.
Joel hasn't plowed his place in over a week. Going to be a busy day cleaning up. Mark's guessing nitrogen, so is Susie Q. Alice, always good to hear from her, our weather watcher. She's saying good morning, Brandon and Heather.
Brandon?
Who that? I have to go back to the doctor to get rid of the side effect from COVID. She doesn't want pneumonia. I don't want you to get that either, Alice. Yeah, get healthy.
Yes.
Susan Radke is still down south. She said a chilly good morning. It's 24 right now in Mississippi. And get this, Heather, she made a snowman yesterday.
Good snowman making snow.
Down in Mississippi, my goodness.
Wait, I think I got a picture sent to me.
From her?
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, that was a deer picture. Hold on, switching the account. Yes. Oh, wait. Gabe, can you zoom in? Also, NW says, thank you, Joel. Just messaged him. That's him.
Oh, that's from Susan?
Yeah. It has New Orleans beads on it, looks like. And then crown. Yeah, it's okay, Gabe.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, maybe a little less on the brightness. Yeah. See it?
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
I love it.
Love. And she's standing behind it with her UP sweatshirt on. I love it.
Sending love from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Jackie is going with nitrogen. Dave saying, hello, Michigan from Estero. He gave me a pronunciation. Florida, where we're having our week-long winter. It's 41 here now.
Yep.
Maybe 60s today. Next week, back in the middle 70s. Hope you all warm up too, he said.
Yeah.
And his guess is oxygen.
Okay.
Joel also uses the yardstick. Jackie said the deck was cleaned off yesterday and we have 5 new inches today. Susan Lash Sims going with nitrogen, so is Paula. Yeah, Susan Lash Sims watching from Kalkaska. Bethel joining us from Manistee. Good morning to you. Alice wants us to know it's 17 and sunny in Alpena. And on the other side of Michigan, Joel said, just lovely. Started snowing heavy again.
As advertised, Joel, unfortunately. But fortunately for snowmobiling,
Yeah.
I know this is no complaints for that. More coverage, the better. I know light, fluffy stuff might not be super ideal, but
We know
Better than
Joel
nothing.
loves to hop on the snowmobile.
yeah. I looked at the snow this morning, though. I walked out to my car. I'm like, oh, perfect powder day on the mountain. Love that powdery stuff.
I'll take your word on that.
Yeah.
And, oh, we have Maxine chiming in again. Good to hear from her.
Hi,
watching
Maxine.
from Algonac, and it's snowing that way down in southeast Michigan. And Paula, yeah, if you were joining us yesterday, you saw that video from Destin, Florida. That's where Joe's been, Chief Meteorologist Joe Charlevoix. Paula said, I bet Joe Charlevoix wishes he picked a different week to go to Florida. Yeah, a little chilly, a lot of snowy. Oh, look at that, Heather has it queued
I
up.
have it still.
The snow and the palm trees.
And he sent me a video. So this was from 2 nights ago. He sent me a video yesterday and said, "Good morning, Bricca," and it was snowing still. And there was snow on the ground. There was a light dusting there in this video, but there was a bit more accumulating on the cars, on the ground. And I sent him a nice video of the snow hitting Grand Traverse Bay.
Wow,
I
beautiful
wish you were
snowy
here.
scenes from Florida.
You know, I think it's
And
cool.
It is cool. It's cold.
Yeah, but you can see it's right by the Gulf. He also sent cool video of the Gulf evaporating because of the air temperature difference.
Audrey's reporting way over a foot in Grand Haven and still going.
Oof.
Thank you, Audrey, for that and for joining us this morning.
Yeah.
All right, we're hearing from David this morning from Baltimore.
Oh.
Oh, he's starting with sports. Normally he starts with weather and then goes to sports.
Well, sports is top of mind with coach changes here at the Lions.
And that's what he's talking about here,
Yeah.
the Lions.
I guessed it.
Tough loss from both the Lions and the Ravens this past weekend. I was hoping those two would meet in the Super Bowl. Okay, now going on to weather. We had about 1 to 2 inches of snow this past Sunday, but first it started as a bit of sleet. There was a layer of ice under the snow. Overnight lows have been in the single digits overnight, but no records were broken. There's some ice forming on the bay. Some places have about 95%, and there was some bay effect flurries yesterday on the eastern shore.
Oh.
Are we talking about the Chesapeake Bay?
That's so interesting.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot of fetch, right?
No.
Would that be the term?
Yeah. But it makes sense with the air temperature difference with the water right now. There is some evaporation happening. But very interesting.
Thank you,
I have to
David,
look
for
back
that.
on satellite and see.
Always good to hear from David. And then Joel saying my neighbor tried to ride a snowmobile yesterday. Too much snow for his sled, but I'd be all right with mine. I guess it depends
Sinking.
on what kind of machine you're riding, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
All right, now we're all caught up.
All right, so what is the most common gas in Earth's atmosphere? What do you think?
Nitrogen.
Woo! Brendan Kinney is finally on the board this week.
Broke the
So,
losing streak.
look it, broke it, because he was at least seven
It was
seven
embarrassing.
losing, yeah. So 1 for 4 for Brendan Kinney, 3 for 4 for Director Gibb. Sarah, undefeated again. Sarah, she's slaying this week, per usual. And then Facebook viewers, you guys are 2 for 4. That was Tom answering early this morning.
Right on it this morning.
And Tom was joining us early. So you gotta set the alarm at 6:20 to join us then.
We're here.
Or don't, but we have fun.
You can always watch it back if you need a forecast or
Yeah.
whatever. All right.
Or to
well,
see what we're up to.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's on our minds?
Yeah.
Scary place to be. And then tomorrow we're here at 4:30. Go till 7.
For fun forecasting and friendship on Friday.
You know, we get comments from time to time. How do I watch your show? I'm not in northern Michigan. We know I have snowbirds and well,
Or people just curious
people
what's
watching
going
right now.
on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, they want to know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? There are a few options. You go to our website, upnorthlive.com. You can watch there. The News On app. It's NEWSON. That's how my mom watches. I have it
You
set
can
up on her
heart us
TV.
as WPBN.
You know what? The favorites went away. They recently did an update, at least on my mom's app.
On my phone app, it still works, but my Roku TV app, I can't.
Yep, so that's where I have my mom set up.
Okay,
For
yeah.
her Roku and the News On.
Yeah.
So now I told her how to do, you know, like you can talk into your remote.
Mm-hmm.
I said, just do WPBN and you can find it. And
Yes.
So anyway,
Super
worked it.
easy.
But there was an update recently, so yeah, there are no hearts anymore on the TV version. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's a place where you can go back and watch
And we
a couple
have our
days in the
own
past.
app too. So we have the weather app.
Yep.
You can watch the forecast and get your own weather forecast for your neck of the woods. Make sure you put in the right zip code. And then the Up North Live mobile app, you can hit the watch tab on there. So anywhere you can find us is where you can find a link or get to our streaming. And you don't have to pay. You don't have to have cable for us. I know I get that question a lot. I don't pay for cable. I watch us on News On. And I have also had the antenna. But
You have an antenna. I get all the networks. It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
And Tom wants us to know he learned about nitrogen back in elementary school.
Oh.
Good deal.
See? Testing your younger years.
Gib, when did you learn about nitrogen? Back in elementary school, he says. Okay.
We cover it in Met 103. We cover it in the earth sciences as kids. Look at Petoskey, just poor Petoskey. I did mention it on the live TV side. During the TV show, we finally had a break from the 0 to literally low visibility with snow. So no snow was falling for at least the first half of the morning. Now we're right back to it. Christy, praying for her over there.
Yeah, that's 131 looking northwest-ish.
Little Traverse Bay off in the distance.
You would be able to see it if it wasn't snowing.
Imagine it.
Yeah. You say poor Petoskey, I guess it depends on how you look at it. If you don't have anywhere to go, just look out at the snow. It's pretty, but if you have to go out in it, not so much.
That's the thing is the car is out there. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not fun. And the plows have been out all morning trying to keep up with it. I've been keeping.
But like Joel was talking about, it just keeps on piling up.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
I know, they didn't even plow our parking lot today. I couldn't even tell when I drove home from the gym where the sidewalk was. I think I drove on the sidewalk because there was no difference from where the snow was on the road. So.
Stay off the sidewalks if Heather's driving near you.
Yeah, skirt. No, when there's dogs, and so I give a lot of space to the dogs and their owners walking. I did see a lot of dogs with snow beards yesterday, and I came inside and I said, I am so happy to have a cat.
Stella doesn't like the snow, doesn't like the cold.
Doesn't like outside.
Nope. Definition of indoor kitty cat.
It's princess. I posted on my Facebook, so yesterday I did the snow day thing, and I crocheted her a cat bed. It's almost done. She made herself a home in it before I'm even finished with it, and laid in it all evening. So if you guys want to see my little crochet cat bed and Stella issuing the snuggle alert early this morning, it's on my Facebook page.
And she's waiting for mom to
return.
return.
And I have snowfall totals for the forecast in there too. But yeah, I bet she's in there right now.
Probably.
She was making biscuits.
Gib, any last words as we wrap things up?
Nah.
Nope, nothing from Gib. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have a good Friday Eve, everyone. We're back here Friday. We'll see you then.
Bye.